Hello friends, so this is the demo of LagnaOne, and when you launch the software, when you start it, this is where you land up. Best is to maximize the screen, so you get the best display. Okay, and let me just explain some of the things which you need to know at the beginning even before we touch upon this menu quickly and these ones in this panel. So very interesting options I have kept here, and so let's get on with this. So first of all, this is a standard Vedic astrology display which you expect, and those who do South Indian, uh, you can just do this preference chart and theme, and you can change the theme color and all that. You can do selection. Okay, you can select any color, so I'm not touching that now. So but then from north to south, if I want to do, and remember, I mean, when you hit save preferences, so it says clearly select chart new, means the main menu chart, then you have to hit new. That reloads the entire thing. Okay, after saving. Otherwise, you will not see the changes that you are making here. So I have just changed to south. So I'm saying save preferences. It tells me that it is saving to South Indian chart. Okay, and as it told, see only this thing changed. So either you restart the app, okay, or you just do this. It's as good as restarting the app. Okay, so now you see the chart is South Indian. So this is how you do this. So I can change back and forth between South and North. So these options are just two options here, chart and theme. Okay, there are more options that you can check here. The calculation options. Okay, the ion amsha, the nodes, how many Gemini Karaka, 7 or 8. So you have all these options here. Gulika in Saturn or the one after that, and all these things are there for calculation thing. And more detailed user profile related thing is astrologers or your details can be edited from user profile, so you can change your name, your location, your own location. So when the chart opens, okay, it takes that location. Okay, it takes that location. So I have set it to Ghaziabad. Okay, and this location, so it takes that. Okay, so Ayan Amsha you change here, and some of those are common here, mean and chart type, and then your email, your address, and all that stuff is here. Okay, so I'm not. So again, to see these changes, select chart name. All right, so that's pretty self-explanatory. Not going to spend much time on that. So this is the main screen, and these are the planets you can see here in this list. You can see Mandi, Yamagantak. These are the, you can say, the upagrahas or the satellites of planets. Saturn, Yamagantak is Jupiter's, Earth Prahar is Mercury's, uh, Kala is Mars. Okay, so these are the planets which these are not planets of grass, so you don't have speed here. Ascendant has this zero for academic purpose. Maybe I should make it nil. Okay, or these zero doesn't matter. Okay, so these are the planets self-explanatory. You know this from Geohora itself, so there is nothing new here. The speed is degrees per day. Okay, so the dashas you can see here. See, what I've tried to do here is give as much of display in one screen. So when you are talking to someone studying a chart, you don't have to kind of look here and there. Most of the information is okay right here, the common one. So dashas, I will add more to that. This is just just version 1 points only. So Yogini is there. Okay, Yogini dasha. Then you have Navamsha Abda is one of those uh, nadi dashas. So I will extend this more. Okay, so this tells you the year, and so which year, and it's taking from today's date. So maybe I should take a chart, okay, and then show that, and then Kal Chakra Dasha. There are some errors in calculation which I've mentioned in the download page, so I'm fixing this. Don't worry. In version 2, this will be fixed for sure. Okay. So this is the demo. So I am loading a chart. So you can load the recently opened charts. Okay, this list keeps on growing. As you open the chart. So maybe I will take this. Let's say MS Ravindran. Okay, some fictitious character. I don't know this person. Okay, so this is the chart of this person. So now you see the dasha and all dashas have adjusted as per the date of birth. Okay, so this is the Rashi chart, and the Navamsha is by default all the Vargas, 60 Shodash Vargas are here. Okay, you want to see Drikan, it shows Drikan, so you can kind of change the North Indian format if you are more comfortable with that, your choice. I will add East Indian to that, don't worry about it. Okay, I've got this requirement. So I've just got the initial ones, the more popular ones. As I said, do the new. So now it's North Indian chart. So okay, it reloaded. So I'll again load the chart. Okay, now it is in the top because I opened it just now. Okay, so all the Drekan and whatever you want to see, you can see here. D27 Bhamsha. Okay, so Tram Shamsha, very, very important one. So Hora, okay, and so I'll go back to Navamsha. I like to keep it there. Okay, the captain of Vargas. Okay, so now this planetary strength is Vimsho Park only. Okay, that too, the Shad, it takes Shad Varga, the most popular one. Among there are many, like 10 or 12. So this the Shad Varga Vimsho Park, 20-point system. So show all. It takes a while because there's a hell lot of calculation. So it will load here. Okay, the planetary calculation for Shadbala. Okay, all the planets. Okay, so right now it shows that Sun is the strongest for this person, not right now. Sun is the strongest, and so on. And second strongest is Saturn. And you see this. Okay, all the detailed calculation, how the Shadbala has been calculated. Uh, you can just I'm just moving on horizontally. You can see the heads are there, all of these are calculated to arrive at. See, so many negative for Drigbala. Drigbala can be negative, okay? It shows these are very challenging planets for this person. I mean, there are a lot of obstacles. The Drigbala, it's not Digbala, it is Drigbala. There's R there, okay? Digbala is the planets in the quadrant. So that is Digbal, but this is Drigbala. Okay, so this is how it is calculated. So all the heads are there. So show main is the button. You click here, you come back to the screen from wherever you are. Okay, so let me quickly show. So if you want to load the what do you call transits. So previous and next years are there. It loads tomorrow's date. Okay, today is, as I'm talking to you, is 24th July. So it is 25th July. Next day it takes. So you can change the dates. You hit the next, so the date changes, or you can open the calendar. You can pick up any date in the past or in the future. Okay, you can pick up any date in the future, and you can pick up any time, and you can open the transit. So after selecting that date, I'm clicking show transit. So it changes the data here. You see the date here changed. Okay. Now you want to go back to show main. You click here again. The birth details are loaded. Everything changed. Okay. The date and all the data has changed when I hit the show main. So it loads the natal chart. Okay. Whether or not you open the transit, it always opens the natal chart. So now this was short transit. What about this upcoming transit? Look, guys, this is huge. Okay, I'm not aware of any software which does this. Okay, so while talking to anyone, while counseling anyone, I would like to see quickly. Okay, when is uh, let's say when is next transit for Saturn? So Saturn, I have hit the current transits. Okay, so current sign is Pisces. Only few days ago it moved. So next one is Aries. So it's some time away. I am in 2025 July and this 27 June. Fine, but I want to see how is the current Saturn transit because it recently transited. So I will hit current signs. So it will recalculate the dates You can see Saturn came the month end, March month end this year in Pisces, from obviously from Aquarius to Pisces. And then you have this Murti Nirnay. Murti Nirnay is a traditional transit tool, very popular in Western India, northwest to be precise. So you can just see like how my Rahu present one, whatever you select here, okay, it gives that. So if you want the upcoming one, you hit the you select the upcoming sign. So presently it is showing current signs, right? As I'm talking to you, Rahu is in Aquarius and Ketu is in Leo. So when I hit Rahu, at that time the transit moon was in Capricorn. So if I want to check, let's say Saturn, so transit moon was in Pisces, it loads automatically, and the natal moon is in Capricorn, Janma Rashi. So this does not change for a date of birth. So if I hit calculate Murti, it shows whether it's favorable or unfavorable. It just averages. Okay, let's say Rahu. So calculate Murti, Rahu is very favorable for this person. Okay. So now look, what is this? Show transit prediction scores. Now what happens if I click here? Okay, now this is a scorecard. Favorability percentage. Your means this person's. It is customized for this person, for you when you open your chart. So this shows Murti Nirnay, Moon transit from Lagna transit means the placement of various planets from your Lagna ascendants from Moon, from Murti Nirnay perspective. Now I also want see it says here to include Ashtak Varga. Ashtak Varga is very important for transit prediction, right? To include Ashtak Varga, select view Ashtak Varga once in the session. So I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll explain. I'll come back to this. Don't worry. So view Ashtaka Varga, boom. Okay, scroll up. So Parashara, Varamir, whatever. Let's say Parashara. Parashara is 386 point system, right? Varamir is 337 point system, right? So it calculates that. Productive hours is okay quickly because we are here. I'll go back to transit, but yeah, productive hours is for you. Okay, as per the Ayurveda dosha, Kapha, Pitta, Vat, Kapha, Pitta, Vat. This is the order in which they come during the day. Okay, average 4 hours a day, 3 4s are 12 daytime, 12 night time. Okay, so around sunset. This must be around the sunset time. Okay, for that date of birth. So, how is the productivity? Average, best, average, average, best. So these are the best times. Okay, so for this 10 to this time near about quarter past 2 and in the night this time. Okay, these are the best time for this person, productive time or most active times, and the planet that rules are these planets. So depending on the strength of these planets, the person is active or whatever. So this is average, so not the best time for the person. Okay, to be more productive. So this is just using Ashtak Varga, and nothing that I am showing here is, not in classics. Murti Nirnay is a traditional, not in classic. Otherwise, everything else is classic. So I'm going back to that screen. Okay, this one. Then I had chosen current signs, so I'll choose that one now because by default it shows upcoming signs. And I'm keeping Murti Nirnay. I've already shown that. Now Ashtak Varga will have been added. You see, Ashtak Varga is added. Okay. So now Ashtak Varga, all four heads are there. If you don't want to include Murti Nirnay, just tick it out. Okay. And the favorability score changes. If you want to include that, you see this score changes. Okay. So now you can, no, I'm not enforcing this. This is very optimized according to me, but you can change these numbers so long as the total is like within 100. Okay, so in this range, 4 to 100, you can change. This is a marking system, just like a scorecard for the planet. How favorable are these? So what is saying Jupiter is 70.5% favorable, Saturn is 54%, Rahu is 70.5, Ketu is 40%, 49, beg your pardon. Okay. Uh, so you can change this, you can reset this, all this you can do. Okay, I'm not doing that. You can try, you can play around with this. Okay, so it is customized for this person, need not to say. This is the graphical representation of this data. Okay, so when you change this heads, when you change it, let's say you don't want translate from Lagna, so you just tick it off. Okay, it changed. If you want to say, want to not use transit from moon and only from Lagna, it changes. And let's say you want to use all of them, but with different weightage. These are the maximum marks you can say. Okay, so they all make up 100. So Ashtak Varga Murti Nirnay get the maximum, and Moon and Lagna together they get the maximum. I mean, they add up to 36. So you can change around, as I said, okay, and see how it is coming out. The marking that I have done is like strictly as per the classics. I have not used mine. So the advantage of this is that you don't have to look separately and get confused, because when you're looking at Varga, someone would say, hey, look at the transit from the natal moon. Someone would say, Murti Nirnay is very useful. Check it out as well. Okay, so you have combined all of them in one place and you have a graphical view of that. How about it? I think it's a very useful feature. Okay. Then yearly nakshatra prediction. What's that? Again, this has been taken from Jatak Bharana. Okay. And this gives the annual nakshatra prediction based on your nakshatra. Okay. Like, and the year calculation. There are certain calculations to be done. It's there in Jatak Bharana. I can share if someone is interested. So, this is how it is. Remember, challenging and all these things depend on first you see the transit, and strength of the planets involved will decide. Okay, but this is just a kind of nice look. You can move ahead also. Okay, you can go ahead, you can go back. Okay, move and back and forth. You can do all that. So this is very useful tool. I think your favorability percentage tool. Okay. Now, one very useful tool for I go back to the main screen. This very useful tool for prediction is active houses. If I click this, see what it is. It shows in the dasha antardasha, dasha and sub periods, okay, and pratyantar, whatever. When this planet is active moon, these house will show more. There are some red ones here also. So among the moderate ones, there are some more important ones. So you can almost take that these are almost like high priority ones at par with them. Okay, so for moon there are many, but most prominent will be 8th house and 9th house, and then these will also be there. Similarly for Mars, 5, 12, 1, 2 will be most prominently felt, and 3, 4, 7 will also be prominently felt. Now it doesn't stop here. Now look here. Now you this also predicts based on, again, this is all drawn from classics. It's not my homemade theory. Okay, I have just programmed it. Okay, and my experience, I have moderated things as per my experience, but everything is from classics. So now let's say you want to see in, let's say, Rahu's Mahadasha, Jupiter's Antardasha, and if you want to see only these, and so you just keep this as Jupiter, so that variation is not. And then if you say show houses, it shows you the active houses in the dasha antardasha of Rahu and Jupiter. You see. So what about if I change Pratyantar to, let's say, uh, Rahu? You see, it changes. It adds a house. Now among these houses, the planets involved are Rahu and Jupiter here. Go up and see which are do do I mean, does any of these houses figure in the probable list? So for Jupiter, let's say 6, 8, and 12. So 6, 8, these will be prominent. Okay. And for Rahu, 2 is very prominent. 2 is there. So 2, 6, 8, these will be most prominent among this list. And you see this will work. This works. Okay. So I have written the warning. So okay, use it under guidance of competent astrologer or a expert teacher. So I'm closing this window for now. It's pretty useful tool, isn't it? Now then you have this Avasta of planets. Okay. Baladi, Diptati, Jagratadi, Lajjitadi, Sayanadi. These are the various dignity of planets, as we have written this dignity, right? First, Deepika treats moon's Sayanadi differently, so I mentioned this specifically. So this is the dignity. Those who know that, they can see it here. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. Spatials. Every chart has got some spatials. Like Pushkar Navamsha, ascendant Sun Rahu or Pushkar Navamsha for this person. Okay. Vargottam Navamsha. Okay. Sun is in Vargottam, right? Same Rashi and Navamsh. Where is Sun? Sun is in Cancer. Where is Sun here? Sun is in Cancer in D9, right? So Vargottam. Mrityu Bhaga, no planetary Mrityu Bhaga. I mean, I'm not teaching astrology here exactly. So, those who know this, okay, yogi, avyogi, sahayogi, so they can see it here. That's the specials about this chart. Then there are certain more things like there are special sputas, right? The special points. You can say special ascendants kind of thing. Bhav Lagna, Hora Lagna, Gatika Lagna, Pranapat, Shri Lagna, okay, Bhrigu Bindu, okay, all these things, Aruj, 22nd, Rekant, 64, Navamsh, Hindu Lagna, Varnad, all these are special points which people like to see. Then there are some special points also, Sahams for results. Okay, Punya Saham, Vidya Saham, Yashas, okay, that means it's written the meaning also in English, pretty self-explanatory. So this is also there. Okay, which sign it falls. Those who use it, they can use it. I've given it okay very clearly. Yogas in the chart. This is also very interesting. Okay, people like to see that. So far, I think I've added about 150 to 200, about 170 or so yogas. I will keep on adding to this. So it has like this chart has many yogas. Okay, so you can see these are the yogas. Bhadra Yoga. So what about Mercury? Is it in yeah own sign in Kendra? Yeah, you see in Gemini Mercury. So Bhadra Yoga. So yeah, so yogas we are seen only in the Rashi chart, not in the Vamsha. I don't see that. And if you want to see, you can see. I'm not stopping, but this is from Rashi chart. Okay, so this is the the bird's eye view of this what's going on here. Now there are some chakras very important. Sudarshan chakra very important. You can take it on full page. There you go. Okay, there are three circles from ascendant, from moon, from sun, and the ages are written here. Very easy to see, very visual. Okay, I like to make it very clear for myself. Okay, and this does it. Okay, so like this entire band okay is active when 6, 18, 30, 42 these ages are going on. So these planets Mercury and Mars will be active in this person's life. So house-wise, see the bhavas are here in the Roman notation. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in the sixth house, these are active. So sixth house will be active and these planets will be active in these ages, 6, 18, 30. You see that? These are the ages. So this is Sudarshan Chakra. Those who know this, they know what it is. Those who don't know, I can explain offline. Uh, Sarvatobhadra Chakra, it's very important. Here also, let's take it on full. Okay, Sarvatobhadra Chakra, like 28 nakshatras, 27 plus 1, Abhijit has been carved out separately with two padas. So I'm not, I'm not getting into this. Sarvatobhadra Chakra is the important chakra. So I'm closing this now. And so anywhere from any screen, you come back to the home screen by show me. Okay. View is the one where you can now planetary friendship. It's very useful thing. Okay. Now you have this natural friendship, mostly supposed to be constant. Temporal friendship based on the chart placements. Okay. Three signs forward, three signs back. There are friends, rest enemy. That's a temporal friendship. And combining the two, okay, then you have functional friendship overall. So, Param Mitra, Param Shatru, okay, Mitra, Shatru, and Mitra. So, uh, I have written briefly what this would mean. Otherwise, you can do the reading on astrology, what they mean. Okay, this is the planetary friendship, planetary strength. Okay, I think I have shown it briefly, but okay, I clicked the button again, so I have to wait few seconds because it does all kinds of calculations, so it takes its own sweet time. I've already shown this, so I'm not spending extra time on this. So Ashtaka Varga I have already shown while looking at the upcoming transits. This is what you're one, right? So it shows you all the Bhinna Ashtaka Varga for all the planets. Okay, and if If Parashara is selected, you see the Lagna here. Lagna is the last Kaksha, right? Ascendants, Vinnashtak Varga. Or if you select Varamira, that goes, and rest everything remains the same. You see Lagna is gone, right? Lagna is gone. Right? Saturn's after Saturn, there is no Lagna. So that's how it is, right? So I'm going back to the main display. Navtara Chakra. This is a useful thing, and you can change the heads. By default is Moon. Okay, then you have all the planets, which planet are in which part of the triad. Okay, Navtara system. So you have this from Ascendant is very popular. B.V. Raman has written extensively on this. That I mean, he has said perhaps we should see it from Ascendant. You read his books. So Navtara system, okay, is 27 planets for predictive purposes owned by 9 planets, right? In the Uru Dasha systems, this is used, and different Dasha systems have different ownership. So I'm not getting into technical details here. So, okay, so planetary strength, we have seen that relationship compatibility is the same old vanilla, boy girl thing. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this, but people use it, so I've given this. I'm not fan of the way it is done. First, you have to see that whether two charts, is there a shared destiny? Will they stay together? Do they have a life together? Otherwise, they will separate. Okay. So once that is aligned, only then it starts to make any sense. Anything other compatibility stuff. So Ashtak Varga we have seen, Navtara Chakra we have seen, RGR Nadi chart. This is the Nadi chart, which the directional Nadi chart. I have included ascendant. I don't know why by default it is not done. It should be. So in the 4 directions, okay, aligned with the 4 tattvas, okay, east is Agni, and so on. South is Prithvi, and they align with the 4 ions. Okay, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. So that is astrology, but I'm not taking astrology tutorial here. So that's useful thing. Inner 7 chakras. Okay, we have the 7 chakras. The planets are placed in the chakras. This is the tantra. This is the tantra part, and Jyotish and tantra they have a lot of overlapping things. For example, Kal Chakra. Okay, Kal Chakra dasha. It's come from Tantra. It's a direct import from Tantra. So you see, Muladhar, these are symbolism I've used. Okay, the root chakra, and this is the Swadhisthana, this is the Manipur, this is the Anhat, this is Vishuddhi, and this is Ajna chakra, and this is Sahasra. Okay, the crown. So there is no planet here. Okay, this is our what do you call? You can say the celestial mind, and the in Samkhya system we can say it is the meeting point between our Hankar and the Mahatta, the universe, the Mahat Tattva as it is, right? So anyway, so this is also very useful to look at. I have also tried to explain what it means, what it shows. For example, the chakra where the Gemini and Virgo, the Mercury signs are the Vishuddhi, right? Vishuddhi chakra, what it shows, I've written here. Just very briefly. See, I can't cover astrology and entire chakra here. You can refer to Shat Chakra Nirupam just to get a better idea, but then this is what it means. Okay. So, coming to Numerology. Now this by default loads the name. You can change around here and click submit. This is the numerology chart. What it does is this: the highlight. Okay, this is something I teach my students. This is connected with Tantra numerology. Uh, Pinnacle period is very common numerology concept. Okay, this is there in Western numerology, and there are 4 different periods. Okay, so it calculates there. If it has, let's say life path is one of the magic numbers, it gives an option, okay, for that. Anyway, so this is important. See, personal years is very important. You can go next, previous. Okay, it changes the years. Okay, you can see future and history and go back. Okay, like this. So presently 2025 for this person, number 7 is personal year. This is active. Under which head we are in 25. So number 8 is active for the 9 years. Number 8 is active as pinnacle. So in 8 pinnacle, number 7 is going for this person as a personal year. Okay. How to calculate personal year is a simple numerology. Major turning points in life. When the year one starts and the pinnacle changes, these are turning points 29, 38, 47. Very important points. Okay, so these are the ages, and this is the calendar year. So for this person, this will show for you also when you load your chart. Uh, Learner's Corner, my favorite. Students. I want students not to get misguided or intimidated, but to kind of take a deep dive into Jyotish. Okay. Planets for prediction, functional nature of planets, benefic, malefic. This is always a challenge. Okay. Which planet is more benefic, less benefic, how much benefic? I've given comparative score and benefic, malefic, I've written black and white. Okay. As per Laghu Parashari, anything that you see here is not homemade or my fantasy or in my experience. I have seen this. That's stupid logic. I don't use that in public domain. Okay, so these are all from classics. Of course, I have refined it with my experience, but then this is all from classics. Okay, planets for prediction. First house results, go to planets are this. House 2 results, go to planets of this. And if you mix that in Dashantar Dasha with active houses, you have a very strong predictive paradigm here. Okay? It's never out of reach. If you want to predict, take a deep dive and you can start predicting. But after solid, rock solid analysis, prediction makes zero sense if your analysis is not rock solid. Prediction is very easy. Analysis has to be solid for that. Okay, so all the 12 houses, which are the go-to planets. Okay, how to use, I've said. I'm not going to read that here. And so supportive planet for every house, it varies. So I've mentioned that for house first, okay, which is on Sagittarius Lagna. Okay, first house, second house. For every house, I've given the supportive planet and disruptive planet for every house. What else do you want? So this students' corner, I've tried to make it very, very easy for students to kind of learn it. Okay. So I think my lucky directions and days and color. Everyone wants this customized for you. This has nothing to do with Rashi directions. See, I've written this. Is it? Have I not? Okay. The directions you should face, but then this is nothing to do with Rashi direction. There's something called Bhava direction. Okay. Hint Ashtak Varga. Jatak Parijat or Fal one of those. Okay. So this is uh, I mean, for domestic family matters, you should face the south direction. Means you should be looking. Now they condemn south direction. Okay, this is good for family and this. Wednesday is the best day of the week to execute these activities, domestic and family activities. The ones which are important. Color is green. Personal enjoyment and passion, mostly fifth house matters. You can say these are the directions. Relationship, marriage, career. Income, material gains. Okay, you're investing money, going for stock. These are the ones. These are the ones. Okay, career. These are the ones. The weekdays, direction and color. Very useful stuff. Assets and wealth. Income is like 11th house, and second assets wealth is second house. So you know the difference. Spiritual practices. No one asked it, but I have put it. 1 in 100 asked me. Okay, so show me. This is back to square one. Okay, if you want to have any what do you call remarks here for the person, okay, the remarks go here. I'm canceling it. I don't like to keep stupid remarks. So it saves. So once you do this chart save, it saves it. Okay, it saves it. So you can enter a new date of birth using this date of. I just hit new date of birth. Okay, so you can enter new date of birth details here. Okay, so it loads the city. Let's say I'm uh, uh, I'm loading. Let's say Berlin. So it loads. Oh, I didn't know there's so many Berlin in Germany. So I meant this one. Okay, the capital of former East Germany, and okay. Now also Berlin is capital. Bonn is the West German capital. Anyway, so here it is. So it loads everything on its own. All you need to do is that put the date and time. Okay, and you can select the time. It loads it, and you hit the calculate. It loads the chart. I'm not doing that because it will kind of unload this chart. Okay, so you can zoom in. Okay, you can zoom in. Oh, sorry, because it moved in the screen. So zoom in, you can zoom out. Okay, useful for some people. A friend of mine found it very useful. So in a nutshell, this was the okay, help. Okay, yeah, Jyotish articles. Okay, from my website, it has been curated. Okay, there are some links as it is from my website. This is all offline, by the way. This is not using internet. But then if you click here, it will kind of not go there because the website, it's going to website link because uh, the the tool that I used, it's a browser extension, Chrome extension. It has curated from my website, okay, this pages. So it has loaded the links also. I can't help it. So if you click it, it goes nowhere. But this is loading. So you can read the see, wealth analysis, all my kind of popular and good articles, very detailed articles. You can read and you can get knowledge because I'm very much focused on students because they should get the authentic knowledge from Jyotish with the logical basis. So Navamsha, there are various articles that I've written over the years from my website. So it has kind of taken the 10 or 12 what most popular articles and it has put them here. So it's all happening offline. You take out the internet, it still works. Okay, so health topics you can just type any topic, it will show you the health. It is not comprehensive, but I will make it. It's just a beginning, right? I've just released the software less than a month's time, and it shows you all the the about thing and all. So you can join the Telegram link for latest updates. Here's Telegram link. Okay, this is my personal website. So those who know me, they know that. Okay, so that's about it, friends. This was supposed to be 10-15 minutes, but I am sure it has taken way longer than that. But thank you for your time, and you can download and you can suggest me. There's the issue tracker which I have made. Go to my Facebook profile, you will see that issue tracker for LagnaOne. Okay, so that's about it, dear friends. Bye for now.